1, 2, 3. This one. It did not work. Very interesting. I used the free. The free is the immunity to freeze and chill during flask effect. I used it, and this one froze me. Very interesting. Okay, so being frozen, like you get frozen when you open a box, is not the same thing as a box that casts Ice Nova, because the Ice Nova would mean that there's an ability happening that triggers frost, or like the frozen ailment. But without this ailment being triggered, kind of like goes around this flask. You can only use the flask afterwards. So very, very interesting. And there wasn't even that much stuff in there. Okay, so these balls occur every time I kill these spiky things. So undying, dead. Only the bigger ones, like this one. Fast attack, undying, and resist stuff. Either this, or they did spawn those. Like, yeah, Dragon Rapier, again. Damn it, I should have tested that. It's the third one I've found at the moment. Okay, we got Orbs of Ten, another 6 link. Occultist Vestment, it's a 7% even. Slightly better than the one I'm using now. I always say 6 link, now it's just a 6 socket, not a 6 link. There's a difference there. Just slightly, but there's a difference. Okay. Another orb of alteration. What do I do with all these orbs of alteration? Kinda like having them around, but I don't use them. They're nice at the beginning of the game, but the exchange rate for higher items, like higher tier ones, is just abominable. Because they enchant it with a different effect. They don't turn it into magic. They don't alter all of the effects. They just put one additional effect on them. That was kind of strange. Okay, so I got 8%. How much? 71. Decent. Come on, and Jewel's Orbs die. 2 and 3. Draw. The only ones that are really nice are Orbs of Transmutation. You can just re-roll everything until you have it. Or like... Okay, what could you do? You turn it into magic first. You have a chance to get the right affixes or like right mods on it from the start. If they are not right, you re-roll until you find something useful. It either is with the right amounts at the moment, or like after re-rolling multiple times, or it only has half or like some the most useful ones being re-rolled. Then you can enchant it and put more affixes on it. If you think about it this way, then okay, that would make the Orb of Augmentation yeah, more useful in this kind of scenario, and it's the safer way to craft items. It either uses just transmutation or alteration orbs, but no augmentation orbs. Only sometimes it uses them if you are just very unlucky. But you can still use them. But the exchange is actually the other way around, which makes Orbs of Alteration the higher tier you can turn augmentations into. Which is strange. It should be the other way around. Okay, 32. Actually, that's not that much experience I got.
My mana is spent.
Interesting thing about this ability is that if there's one strike, all of them explode in quick succession, but it has to come to that moment. Okay, the quick question is, do I still need the life potions? Because there's the thing, if most of my health bar is actually not used with like effective health, does not utilize life, which can be recovered with potions, then like the potions are only 50% useful? Kind of. How much do they regenerate? 2080 or 3120? So they will recover all of this and it will be turned into the full health pool. Okay. Because the health pool is not that high, only 50%. But it's all of the health pool that can be, like life pool, let's call it life pool. It's all of the life pool that will be regenerated with this flask. Okay. Maybe I can turn this around slightly. 2 and 3. No explosions, please. That would be sweet. Ay. Oh god, I shouldn't have done that. Definitely shouldn't have. Oh. One and 2 and golem and cast. How many more do I need? Okay, 50% done. And 3. Let's just wait a little bit. Two and 3. Oh, that was actually very lucky with the place, with the positioning here. Ay. Interestingly, it either does not deal that much damage. Okay, don't be too greedy with the damage. It will kill me when it comes close to me. So. Alright, got it. Now I'm just burning a little bit. A little bit? Oh god. Oh, the regeneration! Oh, nice. Essence of Woe, I think. Like, Woe was the yellow one, right? No, Rage was it. No, let's go back a moment. There's... You are stoned. So high. So high. So high. So let's get closer to it so we can trigger this debuff again. I want to read what's on there. There we go. I'm becoming petrified. Okay. So the thing is, it counts upwards. I'm becoming petrified. Do I actually lose health when I become petrified, or? I have no idea if I lose health or not. It's very difficult to say. Don't want to test it. Okay, I'm not burning after I stood in the flame breath, but the spiky things, they will actually... There we go. Another Eye of the Dragon. Lucky me. Got another jade hatchet. The jade hatchet.
I am no
only one.
beast of burden.
Another maelstrom. Sweet. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least another 4 might fit in the inventory. Perfect. Is there a scroll of wisdom somewhere on the ground? Of course not. There we go. So what does it do? So, Stockholm gems are supported by level 2 chance to flee. Adds 12 to 28 physical damage and 13 to maximum life. Life gained on kill. Increased movement speed. Oh. If you have 2 of those, actually very lucky because you have additional movement speed. Very high amounts of movement speed. Oh, that's actually pretty good. So, are there no pole scrolls? Okay. I have to make sure that I will always have a lot of those. So, let's put that up here. That one down there. No, let's do this. And I haven't found any... Except for this one. Let's make it... Mashika. Increased energy shield ratio. Oh, no! Oh, come on. This one is better. First of all, it has 1% higher spell damage. It has higher item level. Yeah, not a higher item level at 72. Anyway. Some higher life. But what's missing? 3, 4, 5, yeah. Not as much intelligence. And also it does not feature fire resistance. But how much fire resistance do I have anyway? 126. So if I get rid of it, I could instead get some cold resistance, or to be honest, I don't need more resistance. I could just put like higher energy shield on it. But come on. That's just so mean. So increased stun and block recovery. Ugh. Really epic. Oh wait, I could also put like another maximum to energy shield on it. Then it would be almost at 300 plus the quality of that. But what does get higher? Yeah, what gets higher if I improve the quality? Just a flat energy shield at the beginning? Might be. And it's also 6-socketed already. Really mean. Really mean. Why not just use a chaos orb for that? So... No. Oh no, I used the wrong button for it. So, do this again. Chaos resistance, nice. Increased energy shield, 48%, but 84 to maximum energy shield. Fire and lightning resistance, that's actually pretty good. Except that I want the percentage increased energy shield to be a little higher. At least higher than 77%. Maximum life? Neat. No. Increased energy shield 40%. Maximum energy shield. Very nice. Fire resistance. Reduced attribute requirement. That's pretty good. Then we have lightning resistance. Energy shield again. Nope. Maximum. No. Like higher than 70. Ooh, that's good. Increased stun and block recovery 11% instead of 24, but that one. Oh, that's the one. That is the one. I'm going for it. Alright, I just have to, I think, relink this to a 4-link or something. Or just, yeah, let's just try to be lucky here. Now it's a 4-link and a 2-link, that's good. So, oh god, it's slightly better. It's slightly better. Unbelievable. Alright, let's make this. Let's select one. Okay. 7, 86, and 79. Okay, the stats at the bottom are not affected. Just, I think, the flat energy shield value, which of course is then increased by the flat maximum and the percentage maximum. Oh god, that's awesome. Sweet. That's another 60. Alright, let's put that one there. Stormcore will be put in there. Efficacy will be the second one again. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter that much. So, and crit strike will be put. Oh crap! Down there, same as this one. This one up here. All right. And now I have 1,917, 1,927. Which, wait, 1970, 1927. 1917, 1927. Okay, I got a little bit, just a little bit more energy shield. Just a little bit. But that's almost enough. Well, so, I don't need the gloves, I don't need this one. I also don't need that one anymore, so let's just get rid of it. Same, and increased spell damage. It's kind of neat though, but no. Same for those. Now the other question is, what do I do with that hatchet? It's kind of nice, but I don't use it, so let's just sell it. Oh, shite. I only got a chromatic orb out of it. The most useful one, of course. Like, useful in parentheses. So... that's not that one. We need this one over here, this one. We keep these around. This will be in tab number 3. So that will be put to there to the right. That's down there. That stays. And okay, let's hope this one. Shite. This one will be put up here. It's a separate map. That's a new one. Wait, this is a free rage. Free rage for everybody. Rage. And this one will be put up here. And this is sorrow. Yeah, now they are connected. Slightly better. Then we have Weeping Essence of Hatre. Ooh. Wait. I can sell this one to get a better version.
I will see you again.
Alright, hatred. Is there, are there another? No, it's either 1 or 2, but rarely 3. Maybe I should sort them by the amount of essences that I have found, like 2s and 1s respectively, and not like specific essences, like with by level, by tier or level, yeah, however you would differentiate between them. So, and this is of course, oh shy, another one of those. Now what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? It would be nice to find the fingerless gloves, but to be honest, I just need better gloves in general. Right, yeah, what was the main... Yeah, use these one to craft stuff on it. And this item already has a mod of this type. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay, we can put strength, all attributes on it. Then fire resistance, cold resistance, lightning resistance. Oh wait, before we do anything, let's quickly look at the resistances that I have. 99, 88, 107, that's enough. So, our attributes, fire resistance, lightning resistance, everything. Item has wrong base type. Thank you for that. Shields, gloves. So gloves and other stuff can be based, yeah, one more of this type already. Energy shield, what about like bonus life or something like that? This one. This item may not have another prefix. Okay, so it's only suffixes it can have. So it already has 3 prefixes. Is increased stun and block recovery a prefix? Might be. Energy shield and like maximum increase definitely is. I don't know about the attribute requirement, but the thing is the attribute requirement totally kicks it. Totally kicks it. I could go with cold resistance, or like maybe all resistance. Is there all resistance? All attributes? Maybe I could go with like to intelligence. Or I could go with bonus to dexterity because I don't have that much dexterity anyway. Either dexterity to fill it up. That's okay, so it's determined by level. It's either 4 or 8 or 4 or 8 or nothing about intelligence. Wait. Strength, dexterity. Nothing about intelligence. Very interesting. What happened to the has so much bonus intelligence perk? Huh. Maybe it's not available yet. So evasion rating, maximum energy shield, fire resistance. What am I going to go for? I could basically go for cold resistance. That's kind of neat. So this one is fire and lightning resistance. If I change my boots, or the... Okay, let's just not do this, but wait until I have the hands and the items for the feet. And then I might be able to do that properly. So that I can choose the one that's missing. And I don't like have additional upgrades that I don't really need. Most of this is not meant for it. So we have Baku, other daily missions. What about this one? Sulfur vents. Yeah, there were some items still left in the place, and also some enemies that I have to get rid of. And also, yeah, I wanted to get the level up. Daily has been reset yet. I just checked. Okay, that's it. This area seems to be a little more interesting now. There's just a little branch. Come on. Okay, so not that much to do. Wait, yeah, let's just get all the items and
I am no beast
of burden, of course not. Alright, that's it. I don't go back again. Let's let this other item be there. So, Solaris Circlet. Huh. Like it's not another kind of headpiece, but okay. Increased energy shield, 55. Maximum mana, yeah. Okay, it has percentage increased energy shield. What else could it have? But the thing is, it may not even beat the 180 that's already on there. Because it has increased armor and evasion rating. And it has very high values on it as well. 57%. Okay, so the headpiece is not really needed, just the gloves.
Fate awaits you.
Right, so let's focus on leveling before we do the dailies, because I have a bad feeling about Xana's mission. So this was another sulfur vents. Now where am I going next? I could go another graveyard. Or I could go with the... No, the conservatory will not be used like this. Canyon. The canyon had a very annoying boss with the arrows and stuff. When I don't mess it up, it's okay, but wait, not the cage, damn it. The canyon. Those are the two. The canyon goes up there, or the courthouse. Yeah, I could also go for the courthouse. That's the thing. I don't really know what kind of area I could go for. Anyway, yeah, let's go with the courthouse. Why not? So make this magical. So there's like a slightly higher. I'm not going for the boss fight anyway, so let's just do this. Monsters gain frenzy charge on hit, extra damage from crit strikes, areas inhabited by abominations, whatever that is. Players gain 30% reduced. What is an abomination? No idea what that is. Okay. I know what an abomination is, but not how it looks like in the game. Because everything is kind of distorted and abominable. So... Right, this one, two. Still don't see any abomination. Maybe these are the abominations they were talking about. Archers and even more archers and... Okay, the boss of this area... The bosses were multiples. Oh, that's really not cool. Like, if you stand right here, you can't see what's going on. Sometimes what's in the foreground, at least like or in line of sight of the camera, it's rendered invisible or like not rendered at all in this case. If you stand, let's say, behind a tree or so, it just gets see-through at some point. But not in here. Oh, wait, that one. Ooh, amethyst ring. Thank you. And also the chest. Come on, get the chests. Nothing in there. Oh, nice scroll of wisdom. Let's take this one with us. Why not? Is that one of those creations? Might just be. Uh-oh. Ah, come on. Okay, what is this? Almost dead, but wait. The one that actually got me this item was just a normal enemy. Yeah, you don't level up by just collecting items. That would be cool. You're leveling up by just collecting items. It's all about collecting items. Depending on the item rarity, your level increases faster. Like, what's more rare also yields more experience if you pick it up. Oh, neat. That would, oh yeah, that would be really interesting. And people are forced to pick it up because they want to, of course, level up. And if you pick it up, it's fine. Okay, like that would kind of. How could you do that? You could. Okay, you could make your character, or maybe your character pool, dependent on the items that you have picked up. So everything that's in your stash, or like whatever, bank, whatnot, makes you stronger by a certain amount. Like every... Let's use the terms of this game here. Every item that boosts your physical damage, if you equip it, also gives you a percentage of like physical bonus damage if you have it in your stash, or if you have it on your in your banking space, whatever. So all the items that you have found actually make you extremely strong at some point, and you actually have to think about trading them or not. So, because that would make them, that would be a very interesting feature. Something that kind of also enforces trading at some point, like not enforce, but it doesn't render it useless. But something that also, yeah.
Mana is spent.
Like, you collect all the items in this game. You don't do anything with them other than maybe selling them for currency, for a vendor, or like for other currency with a person. In this case, chaos also. But what else do you do with this chaos? You buy more items. So it's like, okay, do the same thing with it. It's all about kind of better items. In this case, it's all about, it would be all about better stats. Either use it, like have it, or exchange it for other stuff that would either be more beneficial for the playstyle that you would go for. And then there are also items that are better at just being passive. They have a very, maybe, very interesting bonus effect, but let's say their main strength lies in not being used at all, just being some passive item in like a, in the stash again, that just would boost your physical damage by, let's say, this item boosts your physical damage by the amount of currency you have discovered or whatever. And then you would have discovered like a shitload of other currency. That would actually be really interesting. So you use it as some kind of build enabling item, and then like it all comes down to not using the currency. Like every time you use currency, you lose character strength. You really have to think about spending. Oh god. Like it could have a positive effect. It also could have a very, 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 very negative impact on it. The thing is now, what's better? The positive effect, that might be even too good at some point, or is the restriction of using the currency even like more devastating? So it just kind of like stops everything that would utilize that currency, like maybe repairs of items, which are just the bane of gameplay. Like you find an item, it gets destroyed, you have to repair it, you don't have enough currency for that, and now you have to switch up your build. You actually have to have like, with this kind of system in place, like repairing items would be crucial. That would destroy you. Alright, so you have to actually do like earlier missions for this to to keep your strength, because let's say some... Okay, now the biggest question is what kind of reduces the Come on. Ooh, the state of the item. Like if it's 100% intact, then okay, everything's fine. But is damage the negating factor? What could it be? Like if you take damage, that would mean that tanks, oh, they will have a very difficult time, because they have to, yeah, they would always have to repair their items, because they will get hit. That's the whole playstyle, getting hit, not dying. That's the whole idea. Like doing okay-ish type of damage, but they don't die. That's the whole thing. Okay, what do we got here? 6 item. I don't know. 6 item. Don't need that. We need to go back. So yeah, that would mean the effective damage that you took. Like, let's say you take an awful lot of damage, nothing happens, but the tank does not actually take damage, but the tank reduces the incoming damage. So there's a there would be different ways of going against damage. Either having a higher pool, like that. Yeah, there's your life, and then there's the resistance, which would actually reduce the damage you take, which is good. And then there would be like magical shielding. That would actually, okay, like this energy shield, or some other kind of magical barrier that just is between you and like projectiles, let's say. So you won't be damaged by like arrows, physical projectiles that much, or like that would enforce a very adaptive play. Let's say you can only have that many defense buffs active at the time. You have to have some of them. That would mean it would enforce like team play, or a very all-around kind of build. So you would have someone just spamming these. Okay, there should not be any like cooldown for the spells, like they are active or they are not, but there can only be a certain amount of spells active at a time. That would be interesting. So you use currency, or like, yeah, currency for repairs, but currency would have a positive impact on the stats of your character. That would be interesting. That would be really interesting. So what you could do though is just have one simple item that kind of like the sword of Mammon or something like that, that would get stronger the more like gold you have in your hideout, whatever, in your bank, whatever. Anyway, in your shared stash. Anyway, some feature like this. And the stronger it gets, like the more code you have, the more damage it will do, or like the more percentage damage of the enemy it actually does. It never really reaches 100%, but it will go very high. Like some kind of like exponential, not exponential curve, the other way, like logarithmic curve. Anyway, that starts good, but yeah, increases only slowly at some point. That would also work against an exponential gain of gold. Like if you gain more and more gold, that would also mean you need more gold in order to make this sword stronger from step to step. So it evens it out, so it's like a almost normal linear increase in strength.
Welcome.
Interesting. So we don't need the Apex Rapier. No. What about this one? Chaos resistance, maximum energy shield. Yeah, rarity of items found 18. Okay. So it can only be used. Okay, I could exchange it with the level 71. This one has 10 higher energy shield. Increased rarity of items, fine. Okay. Maximum life, okay. Some lightning resistance, okay. Some intelligence, okay. Some life, okay. Increased mana regeneration. Yeah, that's a good part. I'm not quite sure about this one. Not quite sure. I have to test that one. So that one can go. That one the same. This one, what does it do? Red bag, rusted sword. I have that one in the inventory somewhere. 100% increased damage when on low life. 50% increased physical damage. Adds 2 to 6 physical damage. And 100% increase. If you have 2 of those, holy shit. Plus 2 life gain for each enemy hit by attacks. Bonus life, bonus attack speed, increased physical damage. Like that's a lot. Wow, I could make a character with this. So yeah, why is this one here? Because the quality. That's here for the spell damage, fire and cold, lightning and crit strike and other stuff. Harlequin mask. Yeah, no. It's kind of nice to see this, but no. Then what else? Cold and rarity of items found again, but no. Then this is just another kind of arm that I picked up to fill space. And this is another wand. Right click and do this. So we got fire, cold, and movement speed. So yeah, 10 refund points. Oh god. So I could just go with a chaos right now. I don't want to use an orb of scoring. Takes like awful lot of currency to get these. Oh, yeah, wait a second, it does work like that. And so what am I gonna do with all the algs now? Cool. Okay, if I have 10 of those algs, I only get 2 scrolls of wisdom. That's interesting. So the most common the most common orbs that you do find are the ones that, if they get exchanged with the vendor here, if they are sold, will not give you as much scrolls of wisdom. Okay, they are fairly common. Actually, this one is also fairly common, but this one you don't know why. Same for the orb of alchemy. Don't give you as much. And you can't trade them downwards. That's also a very iffy thing. Like, you could buy some orbs of alchemy for like orbs of regret, the ones that give you reset points.
Welcome.
There's something about, wait, you can't see this on her at the moment, but that's doesn't matter. Then this one goes in there, same. Goes up here. Weapon stuff goes up here. And of course, like that. So, quality. That one has no bonus quality on it. Same on this one. I could just make them better at the moment. So, okay, what's its highest benefit? Like the one that I use at them right now has 75. No. Come on, let's reset those. Increased movement speed, nope. Nope. Okay, 64% increased energy shield. I don't know how the maximum is, so let's just quickly look at it. So maximum is, I'm looking for boots, energy shield, and okay, there could be a increased energy shield, and there's also a amount to maximum energy shield. Okay, how much do I have there? I got rarity. Oh, that's nice. Fire resistance. I would lose fire and I would lose some lightning. I have to test that though. Alright. There's some health on it. There's no movement speed. It's the biggest impact. Then, oh yeah, what about the movement speed? Movement speed seems to be a, yeah, Rarity of items found in movement speed are prefixes, the same as energy shield, so the most interesting ones are those. That's all. Wait. Okay, percentage increase rarity of items found could be on the pre or on the suffix. Interesting. Very interesting. So, yeah. Very interesting. So, increased energy shield. 72 gives me 80 to 91, and 68 to 79 is the eye level of 60. Okay, like increase to energy shield should be at... Yeah, increase to energy shield, come on. Increased percentage in energy shield should be 80 at least, minimum of 80, then it's alright. So let's just re-roll this one again. So, lightning, maximum energy shield, no. Maximum mana movement speed, yep. Increased movement speed, no. Fire cold, maximum energy shield, no. 33%, but 48 on the